What's going on, you guys? Anthony here from Control1Response. Today we're out here in some beautiful Southern California BLM land. We're going to be doing some live fire training, and we're going to be utilizing my Baseline Pistol 1 scorecard. As always, we're going to start off with a cold start drill. Today we'll be running the bill drill cold 55 out here, give or take. Hands are a little cold, so we'll give her a shot. 7 yards, probably load and make ready, huh? Stand by. 297, and let's go see the damage. Dude, cold starts are always so ugly. Why are they always so bad?
You just want to step up and hit a homer?
They're so bad. Yeah, pretty much. So. First shot 269, 483 total time. Stand by. .163, 288. So I got 3 alphas, 3 Charlies. Focus on that grip again, but I have a thing where I extend super far out. I want to just keep my hands like a little closer to my body. Try that. Today is experimental. Stand by. Alright, let's go see the damage. 312, 171.
All A zones.
Okay, 312 all alphas. First shot was 171. Cool, I'll take that. Alright, we're gonna score that up. Hit factor it all. Alright guys, we just got done zeroing, which took forever. 25 yards with handguns. Anyways, on the scorecard, we're going to be doing our practical accuracy drill. So we'll do a couple of rounds. We'll do 5 rounds a piece, and we'll do like 3 or 4 sets of these on a target, you know, just like a normal rate of fire. And the idea is just to look at practical accuracy. So we'll do that here, we'll score that, and then we'll move on to one-shot returns. Okay, first was 188, splits 0.83. Okay, within about a second, that's good. They're all alphas. Let me just do another set. Okay, first shot 190, splits half a second. All right,
pretty consistent.
All alphas, 1 Charlie. Perfect. Okay, so this is you can back up a little bit. So this is a great depiction of what most right-handed shooters will do on a target at like 7 to 25 yards. They start off, you're basically aiming right here, and you've got 3 great groups. Fist size at 7 yards is awesome. We're at 10 yards. What happens is, as this shot progression keeps going, you start building up more and more and more and more and more tension. And then you start driving the gun lower and lower and lower. And of course, because you're right-handed, you're gonna have that seatbelt pattern, which you've already started to form here, right? So great shots, start building up tension, and then you start building up a ton of tension and you get those low left shots. This is a classic right-handed shooter with really strong dominant hand strength, or like really big hands, and they're muscling the gun. So great example. This can be solved in dry fire. By helping loosening that dominant hand and putting more pressure on your sport hand. All right guys, next up we're going to be running the one-shot return drill. With this drill, we got nobody downrange. We'll load and make ready, remove magazine, and on the stimulus to go, you hit the beep, you're going to fire 1 shot, the gun's going to recoil, it's going to land back on target, and you're going to pull the trigger a second time on a dry fire round. And the reason that we do that is we want to see what the dot is actually doing when we pull the trigger. Hard to see that when the gun's going off with recoil. And this is going to help anyone who anticipates recoil really bad or you're just learning how to use a red dot and you don't know why you're driving shots all over the target, this is gonna really help you diagnose your problems. So I'll run a few at 10 yards here. Mark is gonna be on the shot timer for me. First shot needs to happen in about half a second. I am ready, Mark.
Alrighty, stand by. Split at 0.43.
0.43. So we'll score that up and we'll run it again.
Oh my God.
6. First 5 already. All right, we'll count them up. What is that? 1, 2, 3. Okay, well, 5, 10, 15, 18, 19 points. Okay, I'm gonna drive home now. I'm good. I'm done. Stand by. Next drill we're gonna run is the doubles drill. So with this drill, on the stimulus a go, you'll be on target. You're gonna bang, bang. 2 shots as quick as you can pull the trigger realistically. Reset the sights on the target, bang, bang. Reset sights on the target, bang, bang. Reset sights on the target, bang, bang. It's 8 rounds total. So you do 2, 2, 2, 2. That's how it works. Bang, bang, settle, bang, bang, settle, bang, bang, settle, bang, bang. And so what this is supposed to look at, it's like the one-shot return drill. It just adds the additional bullet, so now you're actually seeing it on the target as a whole, whether you're driving the gun, whether you're leveraging with your trigger finger, whether you have too much dominant hand pressure, or your grip strength is loose, so it's all over the place. So this drill, another diagnostic drill.
Stand by.
Okay, 3-2 splits, kind of slow. So I just need to speed up a little bit, but they're all alphas. I'm gonna do shot timer, and the second it comes out, like before you pull the trigger, like stop right before you're gonna pull the trigger. Does that make sense? I wanna like freeze you in time. I just wanna see something. Stop. Okay. Can you even see the dot right there?
Yeah, it's high left.
Okay. So I can see already you're tilting your head forward to try and find it, so that's gonna f you up. And your grip was not like, with the Glock, right, you need to cock the wrist a little forward. And because you naturally, I've seen you do this in videos, you do this, the turtle thing, will f you up with a red dot, because your head needs to be stationary. Like this line needs to be completely stationary. This cannot move. You have to bring the gun up to where your eyesight is. If you fish with both, you are doubles. Six out of 8 in the alpha zone, so 36 out of 40. Okay, pretty good. Still driving down a little bit, but I'm learning some stuff. I'm learning a looser grip strength for me, bringing my arms in a little bit so I have a little bit more recoil impulse control that helps me from being out here and driving. It helps me loosen up a little bit, and really dead staring at the target. Too slow. My splits were a little slow on that. So I tried to slow it down. All alphas -1.
Try to speed up your follow-up shot too.
When you get above 2/10, that's predictive shooting. I'm trying to do reactive shooting, which is where I see the dot come back down, then I pull the shot again. So I'm looking for reactive shooting wise about a half second in between. Once I get that down, I do predictive shooting, and that's like 2/10 for me, give or take.
Alright, stand by.
All right, next drill we're gonna run is the 4 aces drill. This is like a mini version of the El Pres. Less rounds. 2 rounds to slide lock, speed or emergency reload, new magazine in, back on target for 2 more rounds. Total of 4 rounds, so 2, reload, 2. And usually you right-handers will be a little faster at this, or someone with a handgun platform that doesn't live in California that can manipulate with their left hand the slide release. Anyways, we'll run that drill. My sheet here says that a time of 3 seconds is proficient. I'm shooting for a little longer than that, being left-handed. So I need to add about a second to that time to get over the top, manipulate the slide, come back in. I'm looking at 4 seconds is what I want to run for this. Stand by. Woo, that was ugly. 549. First shot, 162. Okay, so I could speed it up. It's all alpha. Okay, so my splits were in the 0.2s. Their reload time was very slow. So we'll run that again. Okay, so hit factor scoring is very annoying, and I'm going to show you why. And why I like time factor scoring way better. So hit factor, you have to divide the amount of points by the time, which is super lame. So you can use like hit factor calculators, which is easy, but it would actually just be much faster just to do time scoring, because then you just can do it in your head. So my hit factor was 3.6 for the 4 aces, 3.64. I just need to get my reload faster. So let's do that.
Dude, I could save almost 2 G's if I just don't shoot red dots.
Yeah, but then you're gay. Okay, stand by.
I like it.
492.
All alphas.
All alphas, but it was all alphas, 492. Let's see if I picked up a hit factor on that. Yep. So hit factor over 4. That's what I'm looking for. 407.
Yeah.
Stand by. Total time 8 888s. 888. First shot 239.
The fundamentals that I need to develop don't involve speed.
Whatever gunfight you're going to get into, you're going to feel this stress. So like you have to train in this to get comfortable at it. So yeah, you're going to suck at it at first.
For that.
Yeah.
You have to build the fundamentals of consistency.
I think you have the fundamentals already. You just beat yourself up too much. You say you don't have fundamentals, but 95% of your shots are in Charlie and Alpha right now on that target. So what do you mean you don't have fundamentals? You have the fundamentals.
Because it took me twice as long as you.
Who cares? That's because I practice a lot. That doesn't mean that you suck at it. That means you're not where I'm at because you don't dry fire as much as I do. That's what I'm talking about. So you can't compare yourself to me if I've put in more work.
But I find
it's the same thing. Like I can't compare myself to that guy because that guy puts down probably 1,000 rounds in the time I put down 100. You're not giving yourself enough credit, bro. Like that, you literally only have 2 delta shots and no mics on that target. All right, this one, I'm going raw speed. So it's just gonna open up. It's gonna be predictive shooting and just as fast as I can get shots on target. So we'll see what that does for the hit factor. Stand by. All right, let's see what I did. So I did 426 and I got 1 alpha and 3 deltas.
For me, you try to speed it up and...
Yeah, it opened up. I was working what is called a different confirmation level, which is confirmation level 1. I have a drill for that too. Confirmation level 1 is where you cannot acquire the dot, but because the target is within your window at sub 10 yards, you can assume with some relativity of accuracy that you'll still hit the target. It's a prime example. I had my SRO up. I did not see the dot, but I knew that the target was in my window, so I pulled the trigger and I got 3 deltas because of that. Still on target. It's not going to give me a great score. we go. 752. 1 Alpha, 3 Charlie. Did it again!
Alright.
God, that's 2 cases of beer. This trip's getting expensive, man. Okay, I didn't flinch. Or maybe I did, I don't remember. Stand by. I knew that one was high. 428.
Fucking brain.
2 Alpha, 2 Charlie. 444 hit factor. I'm at about a 4 hit factor for all 3. It's like.
Fuck.
1041 with a sticky mag.
Good idea what you have.
Dry fire, baby. It's the solver. First shot was good, 188.
What was the time? 11 seconds?
1041.
Jesus Christ.
Well, it's the, you know, it's the mag reloads, dude. You just gotta practice those. Stand by. .385. 2 Alpha, 2 Charlie.
Sub 4 is super impressive though, man.
Well, it's just practice, man. Hit factor 416. Stand by. .389. 2 Alpha, Charlie Delta. Factor 36. Stand by. Already off to a bad start. 499 cap. 3 Alphas, 1 Charlie, 499. I can't end on that.
It's fine.
Actually, I could end on that. That's not a terrible.
Still sub 5.
Yeah, by a tenth of a second.
It counts.
It counts, but barely. Why are you so emotional? I'll try not to embarrass myself with that freaking mag change like I'm 3 years old for the first time.
Oh yeah.
I was like quivering with my mag, like.
You're the one with mag change issues here, between the two of us.
Ah, it's fine.
Yeah. How are your mag changes today, honey? They were fine.
They were fine.
Like everything else.
Okay, stand by. Spicy, 459.
Shot him in the large intestine.
That means it's a Charlie. Oh, that's so bad. I quit. I'm done with this hobby. I'm done with this sport. Yeah, 2 Alpha, Charlie. Look at that, Delta's bad. 459. Stand by. Total time, 3:41. All right, guys, this is gonna be the last drill of the day for me. It's gonna be a bill drill, reload, bill drill. Starting at 25 yards, we're gonna bill drill, mag reload, while running up to the 7-yard line, and then pump another bill drill into our target. It'll be fun. Stand by. Oh, I had 1 round missing. I loaded them wrong. Oh no. Hopefully I can count this time. Stand by. 1147. 6 Alpha, 2 Charlie, 4 Delta. Dude, I had trigger freeze at the end too on the 6th shot. I probably would have done it in like 10 and change. I'm like, that tension, dude, it builds in.